my outline. Okay. Now rotate it. Got adult number 1, adult number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, a little bit of kids in the mix, and number 6. Okay. Starting off. All right. By a show of hands here, how many of you can control things with your mind?
I can.
Let the record show that was 0. Okay, nobody here can. Controlling objects in your environment sounds like a very far-fetched idea, something that you would only see in science fiction novels, movies, or TV shows, but because of fairly recent advancements, for something as little as $80, every one of you here could in fact control things with your mind. And that's all made possible by electroencephalogy, short EEG, and brain-machine interfaces, BMI for short. Starting off, I'm going to get you acquainted with what exactly these technologies are and how they work. Okay. Electroencephalogy, also known as EEG, is the recording of brain waves using electrodes placed on the head or implanted in the brain. So EEG, as shown here in this picture, this guy has electrodes on his head, and the electrodes read the electromagnetic signals that your brain sends. And then the BMI comes in, which is called the brain-machine interface. It's sort of a link between the two. It gets those readings, and then it tells the computer or the phone or whatever you're trying to control what to do. So like I said, they work together to make possible mind control over electronic objects. Now that we covered what these technologies are and how they work, we are going to discuss what devices we are actually able to control with our minds. A few of the items that you can control with your minds are drones, which are those things that fly and record, prosthetic limbs, so robotic arms, legs, and virtual objects. So the first example I have here, this is called the Emotive Epoch, and it's a headset here with the electrodes you can see. So you put it on your head, and it reads your brain waves. So it's a headset with sensors, and it takes the place of your keyboard and your mouse. So for your computer, you wouldn't need to touch the mouse, and you wouldn't need a keyboard. It would type for you and click things for you. It also controls characters in games. So if you're playing a game like Sims, you could tell your character to walk around and do things with your mind. The second one is the most affordable one I found, which is called the NeuroSky Wave, and it's only $79. You put this on, and you use your iPad, and you can play apps with it, anything ranging from educational to casual games. Then, as you can see here, scientists in Korea and Germany have developed an exoskeleton that forms around the legs and hips. So people that are paralyzed can actually walk now. People that weren't able to walk before are able to walk now with this technology. And also, as I touched base on before, prosthetic limbs. So you can see here there's a man who can now crack an egg with his hand. He didn't have a hand before, or an arm, and now he can. And these are robotic legs right here. Students in Colorado also were able to develop technology that allows you to switch lights on and off and open and close doors. As you know, technology is always growing and advancing. When it comes to EEG and BMI, scientists and engineers are trying to take them to the next level. So let's talk about the ideas that they're planning on using for the future of these technologies. So the students at Colorado State University are planning to make a smart home where virtually every aspect of the home you will be able to control with your mind. That means opening the door, locking the door, using the microwave and dishwasher, using everything with your mind. So people that, you know, are paraplegic, don't have arms or legs, they can be more independent. So in review, EEG is the process of recording your brain waves. So they're recorded right here, and then it sends it to the electronic that is programmed to be controlled by your mind. As we have learned, these technologies are altering and even enhancing the way we interact with our surroundings and objects. I hope by teaching you about these new and exciting advancements, it has opened your eyes to amazing things humans can achieve with a little brain power. Thank you very much for listening.
Oh.